I think if they try to sign amateur players, it's gonna really, really hurt viewership.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real weird situation because you have some amateur players who have been trying to get in the LCS for years, and they're gonna have a shot to now, potentially.
I'm gonna be honest. If I was an amateur player, I'd probably do it.
Yeah, yeah, and there's the issue, isn't it? Because the LCS players are literally staking their career to help the amateur players, keep their
Have a
jobs.
have a shot.
Yeah, and the amateur players are now. What I think is going to happen is they're going to say, "Hey, I know you're taking one, but like I can't pass up this opportunity." And it's really going to f up the LCS players, and then the LCS players like, "Well, if you're not going to stick up for me, then I'm not going to stick up for you," and then they're just going to go back in. So honestly, it's going to f. I mean, if the amateur players do get signed and they play, they better hope they have a really freaking good week, because the LCS players probably aren't going to wait on the sidelines forever, especially not if they're just going to take their jobs. That's why I'm saying, like, you gotta. I really hope they don't do that and they stick
Well,
with LCS players,
yeah,
because it's gonna. If they don't, it's gonna ruin the whole strike, the whole walkout. That's pretty beat up though from Riot.
it's very messed up. All right, I'm gonna play Jin this game. Morgana.
Um, who are you playing?
Probably Jin.
Um,
Oh, Jin's banned. I can't play Jin.
I'm just gonna play Bard.
Oh, we'll do a little Bard Israel action.
The other sad part is people might actually want to watch more now, so it could actually rise viewership.
Oh, Morgana jungle.
Quest accepted. Wait, where are we going?
Yeah, I can't. Like, I'm also thinking like, they won't. They cannot be signed for a lot of money. Like there's no way.
I mean, the teams have already paid their rosters.
Yeah, so you're literally gonna be playing for a chance to like, do well and get picked up. And I just don't think that if if the LCS players decide that it's not worth standing up for them anymore, I can't imagine that the orgs will be like, oh, we're gonna keep these players that we signed, during the walkout.
Yeah.
So I think, but the thing about it is they have to sign, they have to field a roster. I guess they don't have to sign additional players. They could like go on themselves. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna work, but like from what I read, they're contractually obligated to play, which means they have to play. And if they don't have players, they'd have to sign additional players that are willing to play. Now, if they
God,
can't
I, I
find
hope that I
players,
hope they
then
can't
that's just
find
a big
players
F.
that want to play.
Yeah, I mean, like it's gonna be beat up, and I hope that the orgs are. I mean, I honestly hope the orgs are standing with the players too. Like they're
All right, I'm gonna try
I
to play
know
Jin.
they have to play, so it's not like they can just not play. But I hope they actually sign like just crap players like bronze or Although I don't even think that's legal because I think they have to have a certain threshold to be able to play, eligible to play. But honestly, F it. I mean, It's ridiculous, and instead of trying to negotiate, Riot is just saying, hey, we're just gonna let you sign additional play. Like that's just effed up, dude. I'm gonna ban Yasuo. I really want to ban Morgana, but I'll just ban Yasuo.
There's the Morgana ban.
Nice. Look at that. I'm gonna play Bard because he's already out, and if I play Lux is still in, so I'll save her for round 2. I mean, it's really gonna have to wait and see. This is a wait and see situation because I'm really afraid the Academy players are gonna buckle.
They
I just
shouldn't,
take
because
the
they're doing it
chance.
because the LCS people are doing this for Academy.
Oh, I know they are. I know that's the messed up part. If it happens, but if they do it, they're gonna ruin their name.
I don't think they'll make enemies in the LCS, which I don't think they want.
Yeah. Yeah. But yo, I mean, also some orgs might want to just sign the best Academy players because this is Worlds, you know. This is the World split,
Yeah.
and 1 week could matter. And if it goes on longer than 1 week, but you also think you be going to Worlds like you could be going to Worlds with a crap roster if they don't fix this. Like this Worlds is just gonna be messed up. Oh man, this is gonna be the weirdest LCS split, and I probably won't watch week 1 unless they've fixed stuff. I might not watch week 2. I mean, I'm not gonna watch until they figure this out,
Yeah.
probably, because I don't want Riot to.
I watch VODs and stuff, but I'm not watching.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not watching live.
Yeah, me neither. I want viewership to tank, so they're forced to.
Oh,
the
I don't
players.
think I've ever seen that Vladimir skin. That splash art's sick.
It is, dude. Very cool. Like one of the top posts on the League of Legends Reddit right now.
Is the LCS EV stuff?
Yeah.
Hopefully people are like boycott. I saw one comment on the thread on Twitter that said boycott viewership.
I mean, I hope. I mean, there are a lot of people on the Reddit in the comments saying they're not gonna watch unless they sign like all bronze players or something. But even then, I don't think they should watch. I think it's one of those things where we cannot support. We have to tank viewership so that Riot will work with the players.
Doesn't help that there's no LCS commissioner right now.
Yeah. It'd be really cool if you saw like the broadcast team walking out too.
Yeah, but they won't.
What a cool dance, man.
Where's my chat back on? Fourth shot, and I'm walking out. Alright, Storm Razor and we win. Storm Razor and we win.
Easy. What is that? 1300? No, it's more than that for sure.
2650.
Double what I said then. Okay, Bard sucks early too, so I mean we're just gonna be chilling.
What is it going?
I'm also taking Guardian, so this is the more defensive build. I'm gonna try the new item that heals more. Not my usual tank bard. We're just chilling, you know. Unless she hits a nice W, there's no real way Samira can get the additional or whatever. Ooh, that- Ooh, Kindred with the early gank. Yeah.
That was good
not much we
luck.
can do there,
We don't have a ton of CC, so it's like
yeah. Nah, you know, if I had visioned that bush, we could have definitely hit it, but
Your molecules sing to me.
I think I did go a little too early, actually. Might be my bad.
she missed cannon. Oh, Kindred. Is she waiting for her scuttle to spawn?
I guess.
What she's doing? Yeah, watch. It's gonna be on the other scuttle too. It is.
My art transcends creation.
Got effed. RNG after. Oh, minion block. I'm gonna walk back and get this. There's no way she's got that scuttle.
There is beauty here, hidden beneath existence.
This. Better to have fought and lost than never fought at all.
Hunger
I should have got a
in my obsession.
relic shield.
Never falter.
Not doing enough damage.
Never falter.
The dark star.
You have slain an enemy.
Nice. Be careful.
A summoner has reconnected.
How close are you? I'm gonna drop that for you, but I can't stay.
I can get Noon Quiver.
This is
I mean,
a fragment of
He's
infinity.
still chilling. He might walk away. I don't know.
I can see them all. These infinite astral workings.
We'll be back in a second. He's gone, so he might be okay to stay. Think she flash ignited, right?
I definitely got ignited.
Yeah, you got ignited. It was definitely ignited. I'm not sure. I think she flashed. But I could be wrong.
All of you are my children. The children of silent gods.
How much money do you need now?
And I come
Just go
back.
ahead and get that. I'll put another one down. Okay. If you want to back, you
I'm
ahead.
just
I'll
gonna
just
back. Yeah,
hold-
Samira's backing. I'll smash her back.
Yep. I'm gonna go help her with this.
Is that an actual song?
Yeah, it's an actual song. That was dead.
Ally has been slain.
Performance.
Okay. I got my queue up as soon as I went to the portal.
I want to feel everything, and then nothing.
Unlucky on the marks. All right, that was close. Ooh, that was close. You get a speed up from my W, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I tried to sidestep on it.
This is the road to paradise. I am the artist, and I am starving.
All right, I need 1,000 gold.
Mortals and their linear time. They appreciate my art. They have no choice.
Yeah, dude, the wave is in such a bad spot.
Yeah.
It's gonna push. Karma queued the back line.
As it pushes, I'm on my way back down now. Just gonna grab these chimes in the way.
Peace.
Oh, to create, to destroy. These alone mean nothing.
Focus. Guide.
Art should devour us all.
Never come.
700.
Peace. Latvian owned. Focus.
I provide the gift of a death
What he knew, dude.
extinction.
An enemy has been slain.
I must keep working.
An enemy has been slain.
The universe, as I was meant to make.
400 more gold.
Inspire everything. Eternity, molded by my hands. sacrifice everything at once when it can be savored. Oceans of formless time open before me, and they whisper.
Unlucky.
Oh. It was good steal.
Enemy double kill.
The universe will end, but I will make it wondrous.
Right. I got my item.
An enemy has been slain.
We got drag, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Sudir is really annoying.
Absence is the only untainted perspective.
An ally has been slain.
It's 3 stacks. She's almost at that 4. I think she backed.
This is a pedestrian interpretation.
Oh, there she is.
Canvas of
Focus. Never fall.
Has slain an enemy.
this is the providence of God.
Double kill. Your team has destroyed.
Who do you think you are, dude? I have Storm Razor.
Oh my god, you missed her. Phew, dude, I was so dead there.
Unstoppable.
Oh my word. Oh, dude, it's because I'm not listening to music. I'm not in the zone.
Bro, who does she think she is? She doesn't even have Storm Razor.
Or the curtain.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Right? Do you build Gale Force in this, man?
No.
That moment of collapse.
Elector IE.
That's what I thought. Waka, ooh.
My stage is the endless abyss.
Dude, get off me! Oh, I stepped out of it. Holy cow, man, this guy wants my freaking booty.
Space is not silent. It dances and it screams.
A little bit of a jungle gap, man.
Shut down.
You're freaking dying for killing the sub. Oh,
We got bushwhacked.
God. Oh, that sucks, man. I can stop her back.
Your team has destroyed.
I don't know if that's important, but I can do it.
Oh my gosh, the save. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Wait, is he?
My performance begins anew. The stars are my eyes.
It's okay. Once I get Gale Force, she won't be able to do that anymore because I can just get away from her.
I must blind them.
She's Gale Forcing Eing onto me, and I'm not mobile.
Huh.
Our jungler backed right as dragon spawned.
Yeah, I didn't know that, or I wouldn't have bolted. I just not get rift.
Where will we spend eternity?
Oh, she's already at 8 stacks.
There is a certain elegance.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, that was a good E. Hard E from Udyr. Indra's next upgrade stack is 10. He only needs 2 more.
I must erase everything before my audience demands it.
Go, guys.
Good save.
Bastion owned.
Enemy double kill.
Chase to your heart's content.
Our Malzahar is popping though.
Freaking Udyr just keeps running at me.
Hey, but I freaking got him.
Yes. Stop, dude. Go some like run at somebody else, man. I'm freaking bored.
He knows who the carry is.
Even if the artist
Guess he's seen me play Bard before.
Yeah, he watched your highlights.
things, there is beauty here, hidden beneath.
I mean, if
not
I was
fa-
playing Tank Bard, I'd be alright.
I'm
but
farming
if
very
playing-
badly.
Yeah, well, you know.
I have 5
It's
kills
okay.
though.
Yeah, you're doing alright.
Enemy has been slain.
I must feel this.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
This
Chilling. Thought maybe we could get something there, but Mousy was there, or not Mouse, Mordekaiser. I've had some pretty bad I mean, I've had some okay ultimates. Guess it, you know, it's worth a try.
demands perfection.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Pick up the drag.
This is but a fragment of infinity. Space
many stacks does she have?
8 still.
Alright. I have ult in 13.
Can see these infinite astral workings.
Oh yeah, Samira's bot. What the heck?
All your life has led to this.
Oh, that's 9 stacks.
Radiant.
That scale a little bit. You got a little pee pee in your pants.
Nah, I'm good, man. I knew he was over there, I just didn't know exactly where.
Free kill right there, boys. He keeps going for me. Kill him.
That's 10 stacks on Kindred. Wait, what did you do to this man?
I don't know, man. Dude.
My children, the children of silent gods.
Bro, what did
Juggle
you
gap, baby.
what did you do to this Udyr?
Juggle gap, let's go. Oh no.
He only ever went on you. He never once went on me.
We take it, man.
We
If I
take
have
the
to die
dubs.
to win, worth it.
Oh, my client crashed. Means I gotta go to Mobalytics for my stats.
See what clip I got here. The one I. Oh, it's my solo kill. Well, not even solo kill. She was already low, but I killed Karma.
Oh, I farmed. That's probably the worst farming game I've had in a while. I mean, not really, but it definitely felt that way.
Love you completely. What is that?
I gained 24 LP for that.
I got 25.
I'm gonna play Jinx this game. I'm actually gonna ban Jin.
Yeah, Jin's kind of busted.
The only reason I died well, I got bushwhacked, but she just got on top of me. I didn't have any escapes.
It's
I literally just had to try to walk away from her ult, which did not work.
My genius will be understood.
Oh, could have been Yasuo.
Oh my gosh, another Udyr. You're gonna get ran down, dude.
No!
People.
Oh, Sword Art played Yumi today in the LPO.
Actually?
Actually,
Dang, dude.
I mean, I think they lost because they got pentakilled on, but
I played Thrash. Goes on with the hood, I suppose.
I'm taking exhaust.
Oh, dude, Thresh is still in too, man. Anyway, yeah, I can take exhaust. Yeah.
I was think Tristana's gonna try to be Tristana, Kiana, Udyr.
Well, yeah, man. You think it's the same Udyr?
Maybe. I don't remember his name.
If he goes lethality, it's the same one. You don't see lethality Udyr anymore.
Yeah, I'll just check it, what his name
Suppose.
was.
I'm gonna pretty much that banger again, dude. So,
His name was Willie something.
nah, different guy. Dude, what are the LCS players' response to them Riot's leaked Riot response?
Okay, definitely gonna go Doran's here. I think Tristana's gonna try to get me. I press E and R. That doesn't seem very efficient on Vayne. Bro, my team's full of AFK people. What the heck?
The summoners
Let's go! I'm ready, dude!
Hold on. I'm about to say something.
We're gonna get invaded.
Okay, man.
30
You
seconds
think we're gonna get
until
invaded?
spawn.
They don't have a good invade. I mean, we might.
I just thought so because we spent so long on the platform after after the thing went down.
Yeah, but they don't know that. But we still could get invaded. I just don't think they have a very good invade. I mean, Emilio doesn't really do much. Could throw a Q, get a slow, but
Minions have spawned.
I have the best intentions.
I suppose.
Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Take shield first.
Yeah. I think that's standard on Melio nowadays. You take shield and poke with your autos.
My favorite waste of bullets. I really need a new gun.
Tell me how life goes on and on, I suppose.
Whatever. Let's just start shooting.
I'm bad this wave.
Who needs reasons? I'm trying to care.
Oh, he did absolutely no damage. Exhausted way too early because I thought she was gonna like hop in, but
It went a bit early on the exhaust, but it's alright. It's
I
alright.
don't even think once that
First,
burn bright.
an ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
2 kills on the Hecarim.
Let's just behave.
An enemy has been slain.
That's alright. Exhaust on either. I have, well, what? Just Honest still has her exhaust. They have double exhaust.
Over here. This should help.
Oh,
I'm listening. Hint, I'm not.
I'm running a bit low on mana.
Seriously, screaming helps not at all.
I don't have the push.
I'm crazy. Got a doctor's note. Gotta die sometime.
Studios bot side. Be careful.
An enemy has been slain.
You think I'm crazy? You should see my sister.
I think she missed cannon.
You want help out?
Yep, yep.
Now where was I? Right.
Shut down.
Turn right. Tighten up.
They jumped on me into flash.
She's such a loser. Always ready to cry. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Let's go. I'm wearing lots of belts. For no reason. This should help. Wait, I'm thinking. How do people do this?
An enemy has been slain.
If you hit a hook on the melee, I'm just gonna try to poke down because if I commit, I'm gonna get jumped on.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we win, so.
Jinx?
Not with you that low.
No, but
All part of the plan. Just say that.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna push. Let him push. Not bad.
Hold on. I'm about to do something really cool. I have the best
Hard shove.
intentions.
I really only need 200 gold for Stormrazor.
Shut up.
And she can't hold the wave, so. But Udyr is bot side. Yeah, she's hard shoving.
You're starting to bore me. Ah, come on.
An
What's the
enemy
worst
has
that
been
could
slain.
I think we got a nice little bro lane here.
I really need a new gun. But don't tell my dad.
Alright, I'm gonna take the back.
Killing spree.
Feels weird to bro lane until I get Stormrazor. I'm sure she has Stormrazor too.
Yeah, most likely. Try to hold this wave.
An enemy has been slain.
Smart. Smart, smart, smart.
Who needs reasons?
actually.
I'm trying to care. I just
I'm not pushing up. If I get jumped on, I'm just a goner.
I have 2K gold. That's very weird.
I don't even think once about throwing stuff.
We let the nigga talk. Said, but we said it all.
Shut down.
Ask me if I'm listening. Hint, I'm not.
I'm dead.
An ally has been slain.
That's my bad.
We're good.
You think I'm crazy? You should see my sister. Now where was I? Right, freaking heck. Now we're cooking. Such a loser, always ready to cry. I'm wearing lots of belts. For no reason at all.
I'm on my way.
I'm thinking.
It blew my mind we didn't just clap spot there.
Stand for Jinx?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah. She's really just playing for mid and top this game, I guess. Was free kills though.
All part of the plan.
I guess tower as well. Like we can easily dive this. No, we can't. Wasn't necessarily a big fan of that.
I have the best intentions.
Killing spree.
So close. Yeah. Not much you can do there.
Other gun. Lighten up. This should help. Duh. Just kidding, that one.
A stack.
No, I'm out. I'm out.
Okay. Stack.
Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen? Here we are.
Rampage.
Stay still. I'm trying to shoot you.
Mother Bear. We look after what's ours.
I tried.
You did.
Whatever.
I pinged where the lantern was going and I threw it there.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, cool. She
whatever.
just. Okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'll take it.
We are eternal.
I didn't know if you're gonna be out. I should have stayed, I guess.
Yeah.
Burn bright.
Killing spree.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to care. I just can't.
I mean, Austin just said that if he was the on the academy, he would 100% take the offer. And I was like, yeah. But like, you also like really tarnish your name if you do that. Dang, this man's good.
Good dragon.
Like what LCS player is gonna want to play for you if you like stab them in the back end or play with you, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but Austin was also in favor for getting rid of it because if he was an LCS player, he wouldn't want people coming for his job.
Oh, that's not even a good reason. It should, if anything, it should strive to make you play better. You know? Because you have, you know, it should drive you to try to play better.
Got a doctor's note.
But this Fizz is just playing with him.
Shut down.
Nice, we're going Baron.
It is kind of a scummy move.
Oh, it's terrible, yeah. Like, I'm thinking that, like, if I was an LCS player and someone did that, even if they performed really well, I would not want to play with him on my team. And like, if 4 people share that opinion, you know, well, it's easier to get rid of 1 player than it is 4.
You think I'm crazy? You should see my sister. Now where was I? Oh right, wreaking havoc.
I'm going to you. Udyr's also making his way down.
Rampage. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Always ready to cry.
Unstoppable. Killing spree.
I'm wearing lots of belts. For no reason.
Austin's mindset on this is wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Has destroyed
Very toxic mindset. No, Fizz is a goner. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Pop goes with Tristana.
I'm coming with Lantern.
Oh, part of the plan. I just
It's like, okay, but like, people do hold grudges. People are emotional. If you take the whole emotional side out of it, like, yeah, maybe from a real world perspective, it makes sense for you to take that. Because how many other chances are you going to get? The problem is people are emotional. And people will hold that grudge. So it doesn't matter if, you know.
Look, if I was putting
I mean,
My-
I would hold a grudge, man.
if I was putting
I would
myself
be
on the
pissed.
line and
Yeah.
and they turned and took what I was like trying to do
Yeah,
for them,
if I was fighting for them and they just come back, like that's a scummy move. And yeah, maybe you would want to, you know, I mean, you could make it make sense, you know. You could say, hey, they won't get another shot, so this might be their only chance. And I understand that, but that's a scummy move, and I would never forgive them.
no, I would never want to play with that person.
Yeah, because they literally stabbed you in the back. I mean, it's just, yeah, no, I would never. Forget about it. And like, I understand his argument that it may be the only chance they get. But I mean, you have to realize that it may be, if you take it, it probably will be the only chance you ever get. If you don't prove yourself, you are going to be shunned from the LCS. Nobody's going to want to play with you. And because nobody wants to play with you, no org is going to sign you. There's ult that.
Oh my gosh.
Down.
We'll have to see what the players do. I honestly think though that if an academy player does that, they're screwing themselves more than they're helping themselves. Because no matter what, if the LCS players come back, you're gonna lose your job, but you're also creating like really
High tension
burning
between.
bridges.
Yeah.
You're gonna burn a lot of bridges. So I think you're actually screwing yourself more than you're helping yourself, unless you like come in. But like even if you come in and have a really good week, you're not playing against LCS level pros.
Let's just behave.
So you're not really proving yourself if you're an academy player playing against academy players. But like, I mean, I don't know.
I'm not doing anything this game.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret. Double kill. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
41. Nice. I'm crazy. Got a doctor's note.
What LCS teams want to play with people that walked out? I don't know. The ones that want to win, like what? They're the best players in North America. Like,
If he thinks that if academy players come in and he thinks that they're gonna keep their spots once the actual people come back in, he's crazy.
yeah,
No, my rocket
it's
miss.
the whole thing, man. But like,
Wow, his ult is only up every 40 seconds.
oh, I have this item for you.
I'm crazy. You should see my picture.
Whoops! It just disappeared.
It did.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I, for one, I am with the players here.
Destroyed
Yeah.
You know, the LCS has been messed up for a while, and if the LCS players want to make it better, ooh, do I die? I die. Oh.
I'm just gonna go back to Dragon.
an enemy has been slain.
I'm thinking. How do people do this?
He isn't though. It's- I don't know. I'm with the players, Austin. I think you're in the wrong here. I know that if I know I'm not a pro and I'll never be a pro, but if I ever stuck my neck out for somebody and they just turned around and backstabbed you, if you think like if they do that and the LCS walkout stops, I don't think any of the people who came up are gonna still have jobs. They're gonna go right back down.
They're gonna go right back down, and then they will burn their. I mean, they just won't be able to come back up.
Hold on.
If I walk out
I'm about
as a pro player and someone takes my spot, dude, I don't want to play with him. Ever. Like, and
It's
you know,
helping the
one thing.
league.
It's one thing if the walkout had nothing to do with Academy, but the fact is, it has everything to do with Academy. They're literally fighting to keep Academy players, you know, they keep their jobs, keep funding for Academy. Like, so yeah, no, it's more scummy than if it was like over some random issue. The fact that it's over this specifically, it makes it even worse. I'm just eating damage from Teemo and Udyr.
Dude, I've done absolutely zip all game.
Good stuff. I just can't. I don't like. Ethan and Austin share the same. I guess the same opinion. The walkout is stupid. I just.
I don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, like.
I did nothing that game. I just literally sat there and
The fact of the matter
minions.
is. Fact of the matter is, the players
put in their stats.
didn't even get a. You know, they didn't come to the player association when they just made that decision, so the players didn't have an input, and that's why they're walking out. Hey, Austin.
Yes. And I don't think the lockout or the walkout is a dumb, like, it's the thing that everyone does when they're unhappy with the conditions. I just think that they don't fully understand what they're doing because they're like a bunch of kids, right? Like, they aren't business professionals. Like, they aren't, for the most part, I'm going to say 98% of them probably aren't educated past high school. For those that even did finish high school, like, they don't
Yeah.
understand the weight of what they're doing, and that's what's gonna end up hurting them. And they don't have, like, they don't have the knowledge to see the other side, like the Riot side. They just think they canceled it because they don't care about us or like whatever. Which, even if it is true, Riot is in no way obligated to care about the NALCS players, like, personally, you know? Like,
I mean, yeah, but
it's a business. Like, their goal is to make money, not to make people happy. Like, they're not a religious organization or like a charity or whatever. Like,
That's true, but if you're making people
everything
unhappy,
they
people are
do-
gonna leave, and you're not gonna make money.
yeah.
well, they've been making people unhappy for years, and they keep giving them money. Like, in terms of the players.
But I mean, that's the whole point of the walkout. Yeah, the Riot doesn't have to care because it's a business, but you know, players have the right to walk out if
Yeah,
they're unhappy.
yeah, and I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm assuming Pro League, like whatever they make off of sponsorship and stuff, brings in a fraction of what they bring in from skins
Oh
and
yeah, no.
like just the casual player, like playing the game or whatever. So like like I said in Trevor's chat, like, it has to be a two-way street, right? Where the NALCS or the Players Association can look at Academy and go, okay, these are examples of how it has had a tangible impact that has grown and made Riot Games money. And then Riot can go, okay, we see that, we were wrong to cancel it, we'll keep investing money into it. But the ROI on, which is return on investment,
Right.
for the Academy scene has got to be like way in the negative. Like,
Oh yeah, no. I mean, financially,
I understand Riot's perspective getting rid of it.
Yeah,
doesn't
I
make-
I
but-
don't think the players. I don't know like if they are considering that enough.
Maybe not, but I mean,
When you look at
it's-
it that way, like their decision makes perfect sense. Like
yeah, financially, yes, it makes sense from Riot's side. I agree, but the players want a better infrastructure in general. I mean, it's not necessarily about the money for the players. So, of course, I mean, they're going to be upset and they're going to demand that, something changes.
yeah.
But like,
And I watched the interview that Travis did with one of the players who I think his name's like Leviathan or something, or Levitate. That they won in the amateur scene, and then they went and they competed for the relegation spot into academy, and they won. And like
Yeah,
they
the
were
the
gonna,
Tony Top team.
yeah, Tony Top, yeah. And he said the only reason that they didn't play was because they couldn't find someone to give them a contract. I was like, well, that's not Riot's fault. Like, that's teams not wanting to invest in academy, like because it doesn't make any money. And Riot can't make money. Like people have to be interested in it, you know. So that's kind of
But
like an
that's-
impasse. That's like an impasse. Like
but like, okay, so one of the demands was relegation. I feel like if they somehow implemented relegation, that would drive interest in academy.
yeah, it just depends. Because remember when relegation used to exist,
Yeah.
what would happen was the players would just get kicked off their teams like immediately after they won their way in LCS, and they would never
Yeah.
play. Like 3 out of 5 players would never play in the LCS. They would just get sent to a different academy team. Like the what was that guy's name? Alex Itch effect. That
Right. Yeah.
I mean, obviously his was different. Like he wasn't an up and coming player, but
yeah, but you
um,
could fix that with just like few different like rules or whatever.
yeah. I
Like
mean, you
like
could.
you have to
could.
keep a certain amount of the
Yeah,
roster.
like 80% or something.
Right.
But
At least for like a certain amount of time.
yeah, and I don't necessarily think the players are even wrong to do what they're doing. I definitely understand that they see an issue. I just don't think that you can. I don't think that they have the right to if someone takes their place to play this week. Like I don't think that they have the right to then like shun that person because like that person is just taking the opportunity that came that just like they did at some point, like they got the call
Well-
and they took it. Like
It's a little different.
Nah,
They
yeah.
earn their spot. Earning your spot versus giving, having it given to you because of a walkout.
Because somebody's sticking their neck out for you.
Yeah. I mean,
but also if you
I-
didn't ask them to do that, then they can't use like it logically. You just can't
No,
use that because it's like
I mean, it's a sticky situation either way, and I understand if you were an academy player and you're given that shot, it'd be hard to say no. But like on the other hand, most likely, if the walkout ends, you're gonna lose your job anyway,
yeah,
and then
'cause it'd be
you're
like,
gonna be booted back down to academy or whatever it is.
And then
who's a good
Who's
a
gonna
good
wanna play
example of
with
this
you?
in like entertainment? Like imagine a pop star has like a record label or whatever, and it's like only one person can have this record deal, right? And they want more people to care about the up and comers, and so they're not gonna sing for this record label because they don't support the up and comers. So they decide, oh, I'm not gonna sing, and then the record label goes and they just sign someone else. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if that singer could be like, well, that was wrong of you to take my job that I willingly gave up. Like, you have to understand the risk of something
Yeah.
like this, and I don't know.
I mean, but
What does it even mean to earn your spot in the LCS now that it's franchised?
I
And
don't know.
you just get a call, and they're like, yeah, we want you.
I don't know,
and
but
that's
it's
like-
hard. It's gonna be
Yeah.
hard to. I mean, even if an academy player steps up and plays and they play well, it's kind of gonna put an asterisk on this week anyway. Like, your
Oh no, for
good
sure, it
performance is
does,
going to
it
mean
does.
nothing. So you're,
Well,
I mean,
it won't mean like absolutely nothing.
Nah,
but
I
No,
mean,
it'll mean-
it'll. I don't know if it'll mean a lot. If they bring up a ton of academy teams and it's just pretty much academy playing, it will mean nothing.
and like, sure, if the, you know, the walk, you know, the walkout ends, whatever, they bring back the LCS players and then they underperform, maybe you'll get a shot again. But I don't know. I don't see any of these players that get signed for this week. I don't see them sticking around. And whether it's right or wrong for the LCS players to get upset, they will. I mean, it's just the way, you know,
Yeah,
the
I
way it
mean, they're-
works.
I mean, I would.
This is gonna sound really like offensive or rude, but it's not meant to be. But like they're kids. Like
No.
they don't have the emotional intelligence to look past that it was like they took my job. Like or they took it like I don't know. And
No, I mean,
honestly,
I
none
get
of them
what
are
you're
business
saying.
people. Like
Right.
they can't look at it objectively. Like they don't have the emotional intelligence to remove themselves from the situation and look at it objectively.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say a lot of them probably don't have the emotional intelligence to turn it on the head and be like, what if this happened? Like they'll do that thing that everyone does. It's like, well, if I was in their situation, I wouldn't take the job. Like you don't know
Right.
that. You never were
Yeah.
in this situation.
I
Like
mean-
nine out of 10 people would take the job, 100%. Like, because you're getting the offer of a lifetime. That
Well, you're getting an offer of a week.
well, but like you're getting offered to play in the LCS, right? Which could go more than 1 week. Like
Yeah.
if they stay walked out, you might play the whole split. Like,
True.
and if
perform
that
really
like
well, you could
if
create.
if I'm a
you know.
team owner, right? Okay, let's just use a player who's like in the middle, who's like good but not like amazing, like I don't know, Jojo Pion or something, right? A player who's like very like NALCS, like they're okay. If that guy walks out and I'm an owner at EG and I have this academy player that accepts our offer, he comes up, he plays to the par at least that the other guy was playing, even if it is against other academy players. I look at it and I say, well, this guy said I signed a contract and now I don't care and I don't want to play. Like, I contractually said I will play for you. And now I'm going back on that. Like, I'm not going to trust him anymore. So I'm
also-
gonna go
it's
with
also,
I'm gonna go with the new guy.
Yeah, but also, if it was one person, sure, but it's like everybody. It's not one person walking out.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
not.
I
It's
don't
not
know,
like you can say I don't like JoJo, or you know.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
it's everybody.
it's- over half the league.
Yeah, I would just not trust any of the people that walked out at that point, because it's like when you sign a contract, you know, it's a mutual agreement of trust that goes both ways, that both sides are going to hold up their end, and like the team has obviously paid the player, so they've held up their end, and the player's job is to play. And I don't know.
I think the walkout will be good for the league.
I mean, it'll either help it or it'll kill it, and I would say either way that it's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, this league's on its way out unless they fix anything anyway, or at least NALCS is on
I
its
would
way out.
say NA is on its way out regardless of if they fix things.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna take, like, okay, whatever changes they make are not gonna make NA suddenly like relevant internationally again. 'Cause
No.
my expectation is they'll make some sort of change because they'll want to have the LCS back, or they'll just kill it. Like they'll just sink it and it'll be over.
But I do think if they brought relegation back, it would incentivize teams to build better rosters.
Possibly. They should just do away with the import rule. That would help teams build better rosters, but that would also kill Academy, because who would care if you can just import? Like, if they really wanted NA to succeed internationally, they would just do away with import rule.
Yeah.
But obviously that would probably cause another walkout because players would be like, well, now we're gonna lose our jobs to not Americans.
Yeah, but then the walkout wouldn't matter because you could just hire non-Americans.
Yeah, true. 'Cause then you'd actually just hire better players.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
the walkout would have no leverage then.
I don't remember. I mean, there was Challenger in Season 4 whenever I started. Like, there was a Challenger League or whatever.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you more than 2 players in 10 years that have come up from that and been in the LCS and been good. Like, I used to watch it. Like, I used to watch Challenger because I knew, like, they were better than me, so I could probably learn something. But, like, I don't know, man.
I mean, we just got to wait and see what how this all shakes
It
out.
just- yeah. It doesn't make any money, and that's gonna stand in the way of any sort of, like, Riot wanting to dump money into it. Like, and you can't make it interesting. Like, no one goes to minor league baseball games, right? Like, the only people that do go are, like, local fans or family of the players, and obviously you have, like, none of that in Challenger, so I don't see a way how they could make it interesting. Because no one would watch it until relegation, if they added relegation. And no one would care until it got to that point.
Yeah. I mean, I think that was the problem with relegation before. I mean, I think it would be more popular than it is currently, but I don't know if it would be worth. But
yeah, the real thing that they should have fought for, and they should have fought for a long time ago, was just better infrastructure for League of Legends in NA.
Yeah.
Servers where you didn't have to play on 40 or 50 ping. Just different, like, LCS not being best of ones, which I don't know if it's wrong for me to say this, but I feel like the players would probably prefer it to be best of ones because then they
oh yeah, that's
can just
one
play
of the
and get
reasons
out.
they.
Like,
That's one of the reasons they got rid of it, because they had best of threes before.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
players complain that they have to play too many games, like, boohoo. Like, you have to play 3 professional matches a week. Like, that's, you know, that's not a lot. It's not like you're spending 10 hours at Riot on a Saturday to play 3 games. Like, you're spending max 5 hours there.
Yeah. And I prefer best of threes, but
Yeah, it makes you better. Like, you can't just fluke your way to wins. Like, yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to
that's
say it
like
again. Franchising was the downfall of the league.
In ways,
It made teams stop caring. I mean, they're all right with being last because they're not going to get relegated.
yeah, the league just was able to, like, franchising could have been really good if they had taken that money from, like, because, you know, they did not have the kind of sponsorships that they have now before franchising, because they wouldn't, like, the league was just less official before it was franchised, right? It's like all this, like, State Farm and all these, you know, places, they came in after franchising because it's a more sturdy position to be franchised.
Yeah.
So that made those companies comfortable enough to support the LCS. If that money had gone into making the LCS better, like whatever that means, then franchising could have made the LCS really, really good. But yeah, that money probably did not go to that. It probably went to special effects and their arena and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like, not actually updating any infrastructure, but I don't know. The players are in a weird spot
Ooh, I missed.
because this has never happened in, like, another esport. Like, because, well, the players in other esports don't want a development league.
It's just whack. I
Which-
think that's so dumb.
No, I think it's genius because then you're not developing your replacement.
Yeah, but then there's no longevity in the league at all.
Well, you are the longevity at that point. Like you want to keep
But
your job
it-
for
but
as
in-
long as you can.
But in esports, they just don't. Things don't last that long.
I don't know. We're still in uncharted waters. Esports is only like 10 years old, and obviously a career lasts much longer than 10 years in every other part of life, even in sports, which are more demanding than esports. Like careers last longer than 10 years. Like I would not want there to be a developmental league training my replacement, like giving opportunity to my replacement.
I don't agree with that.
It's job security. Like you can't argue against job security. Like if there's no one being trained to be your replacement,
I think it's
you
overall
have
gonna make you
job
complacent.
security. Well, that's a you thing, not a. Like
Yeah,
a-
no. I mean, yeah. I don't know if you'd want to train your. I mean, job security is pretty big. You could play as
Especially
bad.
now, like our economy
don't-
is so scuffed in America. Like
Yeah, you don't have to play that well. So yeah, no, I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't want it. But I also think from an org side of things, you would want it in a way, because it
oh yeah,
keeps
the
the players
orgs,
motivated
the
to
orgs
play.
should want it. Like the individual players should be more hesitant about it, but the org should want it because the whole point of development leagues is you are able to see what a player can do and pay them very minimal, like because they're not a pro yet, right? Like they're not
Yeah.
at that level yet. So you can pay them a smaller contract to potentially elevate them to making you more money. But yeah, yeah, it'd be like if they brought in someone tomorrow, like to the school, Trevor, and they were like, this guy's gonna walk around the school and do some of the things that you do, and if we like him more, like we're just gonna get rid of you tomorrow. Like you would be so nervous, like all the time, like
He's ulted randomly.
even if you're doing well, like what if he's doing better, like you know.
I mean, the best
Yeah,
person should
dude.
always get the job. I mean, I know it sucks, but like,
And that is
I don't know.
true. Like the best person should always get the job. Yeah, but as a player, especially in a space where opportunities don't just like always come, like job security is like the most important thing.
like,
You would want everything.
but the thing with that is, like, I like Solo. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think there's a way he should be in the league right now.
Oh no, I mean, I would say probably 30%. No, 30%. 30 out of the 50 players on the teams.
There's no way that they should
probably
be.
shouldn't be
right.
in LCS. Like, I mean, there's someone like Sneaky who could probably come in and absolutely dominate a lot of people in the LCS right now, and he's not been in the LCS for like what 4 years, 3 years.
I haven't lost yet.
Like he could probably come back and be one of the top like 3.
I don't have Flash. I'm dead here.
Now, there's a smell you can feel.
There's probably
I thought I
someone
was gonna
like
get got on.
sitting at home playing in a challenger game right now that's a lot better than them. Like. So, yeah, I mean, just from a fan perspective, I want there to be a development league that leads to relegation because that makes it more exciting. So, like, I'm all for the walkout in that point of view.
Yeah.
I just don't think. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. I'm not sure. You know how it's gonna.
I don't think it'll change anything. Like, even if they, I don't know. I'm pessimistic, so I don't think that this is the hill to die on. I think that they missed their opportunity to die on a better hill that would have made a bigger difference. That if they had walked out whenever they moved the servers and like screwed solo queue and all that. Like they could have made a way bigger difference back then.
Think of a cool attack name.
Or if they had walked out whenever NA started to struggle and they were asking for like
An opening.
something to help them practice, and they got Champions Queue, which was garbage. Like they
I wonder what the rest
okay, actually I'm gonna go back on that statement because I thought about it again. Champions Queue isn't garbage because it's there and like it's a good infrastructure. The reason they have to wait so long for games is because some of the players are A, too lazy to play it, and B,
Your lessons. Focus.
like it's just not incentivized enough, which that is like a Riot problem. But
Yeah, I mean, I feel like like that's partly on the players though too,
yeah, oh no, the champion, yeah, it is on the players. Like
because Riot created something that was better than solo queue, and
Yes.
players decided they didn't want to play it. So
yeah,
The
that
enemy
part,
won't go easy
definitely the
on me.
players.
I need to
Yeah.
focus.
I mean,
It's
it
just-
could be better, you know, than what it is, but
yeah,
they, you know, Riot did try something.
yeah, they put in exactly what they were asking for. Actually, like an exclusive version of solo queue, basically.
Yeah.
That was more competitive. Like they did exactly what they were asked for. But
Piece of cake.
and once again, pumped money into something that they asked for because those servers, they cost money. Like I don't know. It's a mess. They need an adult. Like I don't know who the Players Association consists of, but
Vulcan. I don't know if Darshan's still on it, but he was.
see, like he could be someone that
Like, why
is
is
like,
Darshan
older.
or not Darshan? I was thinking Dardoch.
Wonder what else this gauntlet is good for.
Like he's older, like he has more life experience. Like he's not some 18-year-old kid that is just, you know, falling in for the ride, right? Like he's hopefully at least a little bit more knowledgeable about life and
Why didn't I
like
eat
the real
before I
world
got here?
at this point
Israel, why?
to be able to kind of give them some guidance on the weight of what they're actually doing. Because like these are people that probably don't have a fallback plan. Like if they lose their job, like, you know, if someone does come in and replace them, like they're probably flipping burgers. Like they're, you know,
How do you like that?
that or they're a streamer, and you know, league streamers that aren't the top 1% don't do well. Like
Never knows.
league is not
No.
League is not a game where you can have 200 viewers and get a lot of money. Like
Let's give these powers a test drive.
can't really make a strong career unless you're like one of the top 10 people in the directory on League. So, and I don't know how many of them have the personality to even go that route of
Combat
streaming,
Is a lot different than I imagined.
because that's like all streaming is about, is the personality.
Mystic shot.
Alright.
There are a lot of heroes out there, but none like me. I may have won, but I still have a long way to go. I won't waste
I got
this
stunned.
I would
Okay.
love to see the
You're really not letting up.
like that the contract that the team signed. I'm so curious now. However many years ago.
Yeah.
And stuff like that always gets leaked, so I don't understand how we've never seen it. But
It's just crazy. Do the orgs have to hire somebody?
Let anything stand in
Yeah.
my way.
Or, I mean, they have to play somebody. And I'm pretty sure that they can't just hire anybody because there's like requirements.
oh yeah, there's probably stipulations.
Yeah, like you have to be, I think, Diamond 1 or above, something like that.
I don't have to fix things, do I?
And then, yeah, there's probably more. I mean, there's obviously an age restriction.
Yeah. I want to see. I wonder, like, I haven't seen anything. I mean, I haven't really been following it that closely because I kind of just don't. I don't see a world where the LCS continues to survive if they can't perform internationally, right? Like, I don't see a world where they don't just end up scrapping it eventually.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
You better not go easy on me.
But I haven't seen any, like, of the orgs say anything. I don't know
Nah.
if any of them said anything. Like,
I don't think any of them have put out a statement or anything like that. But it doesn't look like, at least from what the rumor thing, Riot is not, you know, willing to
Piece of cake.
negotiate. It doesn't look like. At least, I mean, maybe eventually, but
I mean, I'm not gonna watch until it's settled.
but,
I mean, it-
okay, I have a very honest question. Were you gonna watch anyways?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's like during the workday though, right? So,
That's at 3:30. I mean, I would miss like the first game, but I'd watch when I got home.
that was like 5 p.m.
Huh?
Crazy.
No, they start at 3:30.
yeah,
Or they're at 3. They start at 3.
yeah,
Training isn't
they start at
bad,
3.
but a
And even if
They were gonna start at freaking 12.
and honestly, over the summer I get off at 2, so it's like
No, they start at 5 on Thursday, 5 p.m.
oh, that's not even like in the workday. What?
It's my work day, but that's.
I mean, don't you get off at 5 though?
No, I got off at 6 during the summer.
Oh. Oh, do you get
Except for
longer
Friday.
hours in the summer?
Well, Friday we got off at 11 a.m.
guess I'll have to figure
Oh,
out
so
We
you
work-
you work
work-
longer throughout the week, so you get off half day on Fridays.
Yeah. Yeah, it's summer hours. Fridays are super nice. The rest of the week is
Okay, so this is actually better than it starting at 3:30 though.
It started at 3:30. It's spring split now.
I mean, I'm just looking at.
It. I think
when
it
they
definitely
started,
did.
so it says 5 for now. So I mean, they might have changed it. This is another thing that they do. Like they did it with MSI. Like the time just changed on the weekends, and like it started earlier or later. Like it's there's no like system to it. Like there's no. It's stupid. I will stand. Oh, I thought about something else because I actually just scrolled past the tweet while I was looking through the orgs, like to look at if any of them had said anything. Releasing it at midnight seems like a very just like immature, like
What it
they
was.
don't
It was like
understand like
10 when for them. I mean, it could have just had a late
Ah.
meeting.
Wilted and top. I mean,
yeah, but like in the business world, everything goes East Coast time. Like you base everything in the business world off of East time.
How do you like that?
And it being on Memorial, like midnight, like the very beginning of Memorial Day, like
Am I really strong enough?
even if they didn't mean it to come across like that, it still has this like annotation of this stuff that's going on in our league is more important than Memorial Day.
See if you can handle
Like,
this.
I don't know. I think that's a bit of a stretch to think of it like that.
Someday,
I mean, it
I'll make these powers my
it's
own.
just timing. Like they could have just waited.
could have.
Because again, it doesn't matter what their intent was. It matters how it's perceived, right?
Yeah, but again, I think it's a bit of a stretch to think of it like the players association, like, oh, this is more important than Memorial Day.
Well, yes, but I'm saying that's not what they thought, but that's how it's gonna get perceived by some like people who care about Memorial Day. Like for people that it means something, like the day is special and it means something to them.
I don't
like,
know. I don't know. Maybe because I I haven't
I'll
lost
say,
anybody in the military, but like,
does Memorial Day like mean anything to you? Like,
Gotta think of a cool attack name.
because if it doesn't, like, you know, you don't have a reason to care. So, it.
I mean, even with not a reason to care, I don't think it's more important than Memorial Day.
Well, yeah, because it's not.
Class is doing.
I don't think, and especially people who have a personal connection to it, definitely won't think that.
I don't know. It's like, it's not an issue for me because like I don't have any sort of connection to the day, but I just think releasing a press statement in the middle of the night about something so important is like, if any business did that, like say Destiny, right? Say Bungie was like, yeah, we're gonna
Ooh,
close
let's
down.
snipe.
We're gonna close down Destiny servers, and they announced that in the middle of the night. People would be like you're trying to hide something. Like people did this the exact thing with the TSM announcement, right? Because TSM announced it during the middle of the BSG or BBG, whatever their name was, like their series at MSI, right?
Yeah.
People were like, they announced this at a very like peculiar time, like when eyes wouldn't be on it or whatever. I think announcing something like that in the middle of the night is kind of weird. Like, not wrong necessarily, just showing their immaturity of like not posting this or not announcing this during what would be like quote unquote peak hours, where it would get the most exposure.
Let's give these powers a test.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was midnight for us, but it was only.
Well, I mean, 9 p.m. is still the
9.
night. Like, it's still
It is.
after peak hours, because peak hours for like announcements and like that kind of stuff is
But, dude,
not gamer
Gamers stay up
hours.
late, though. Gamers stay up late.
Yeah. Well, and part of the reason that the LCS is in the spot that it's in is because there's a little bit too much gamer and not enough business. Like, I don't know.
There are a lot of heroes out there, but none like me.
Esports are supposed to be fun and like.
How did that not hit?
You let your guard down.
But there also has to be some like officiality to it. Like,
Now's my chance.
they're kind of missing.
I won't waste this chance.
Or AP Kaisa's peppering him.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're just gonna wait and see how it shakes out. I'm more interested in like seeing like who wins this kind of thing.
Mystic shot.
I mean, I don't know how interested I'll be in watching LCS until it's over, but
So I couldn't have cared less about LCS before it started. Like, it's kind of hard to care about LCS at this point because you know they're not good. Even the players on the team that win, they're not good. Like,
He is counting on me. I won't let it down.
we can sit here and love on Blabber and Sven and all these players, but they're not good. Like, and we watch one international tournament and that shows us they're not good. So, like, I haven't watched LCS consistently
No, she missed Smite.
in years. Because, like, what's the point in watching us beat up on each other for the 14th year in a row when you know we're just going to go and get cheeks clapped at the international tournament? Like, Kadril said it during the MSI stream. He was like, someone made a comment that was like, well, I'm excited to watch LCS, to watch, C9 win domestically. It was like, do you really care about domestic success? Like, it means absolutely nothing. Like if TSM comes in and wins this split, right, like somehow, like maybe I'll be a little bit happy, but I really won't care. Like,
Whoops. Guess I got a little.
because it doesn't matter.
Better stop messing around.
Yeah.
Like all those banners in the LCS studio, like they don't mean a thing. They just tell you that you're better than the crappy other players around the corner. Like, so,
Guess I'll have to figure out what it means to be strong.
Well, this game is not looking fantastic. Got him, dude.
I haven't lost yet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Next time, come at me with everything you've got. Am I really
Oh, they have Dragon Soul. What the piss?
yeah, they have soul. Yeah. Yeah, we should, you know, if she would have got the dragon.
around?
Why am I getting pinged?
No, you're getting pinged because the top and jungle are blaming us. For,
Are they?
yeah, they are.
Strong enough?
Why?
They said we didn't do anything in the last dragon fight, but I literally ulted their junglers so that we could steal it. Or, you know, secure dragon. And our jungler decided not to. Smite it, I guess. I don't know.
You missed smite.
Yeah, when the other jungler was in his Zonias, so.
An enemy has been slain.
We are getting blamed, but I don't understand why.
So that's how it is, huh? Then this time I'll fight for real. Someday I'll make these
I'm not
powers
doing
my own.
Hold that. I really like Tank Lord, and I keep going. Keep trying this build, but I don't think it's as good as Tank Lord.
I've broken past my limits.
Lord's just so much more fun. I don't know where their freaking people are, but I could try this. F it.
Now's my chance.
Yeah, I saw it.
so maybe one of you can explain it to me. Like, maybe it doesn't click in my brain. Like, why Riot against Riot before ever like pointing a finger at the teams, like the orgs, right? Like Riot didn't.
They were funding it, and then they quit funding
Yeah,
it.
it's about funding. They said if you want to keep it, then the orgs have to fund it themselves, and the orgs obviously
Okay.
don't want to fund it themselves.
I didn't have that context then.
Yeah, it's a
Because I
funding.
thought the money was there for the spots,
Get into the academy.
Yeah.
and then
Riot
the
was-
teams just had to like pay the contracts or whatever. I see. Okay. So that makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, that's why all the teams left. It wasn't that they don't like Academy; it's they don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's why.
I still think that they should have some sort of like blaming the orgs as well, because the orgs are also saying we don't want to invest money in you.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah. I mean,
They
I
should
yeah.
still be upset with their orgs for not wanting to back them, but
Oh no! Is
Yeah.
there a test
yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Because like, if it was not like that, it would be kind of misplaced to blame
Yeah.
Riot for it. But okay,
Yeah,
that makes
because
sense.
all the orgs did vote except for like 2, I think, to get rid of it.
There's 3 that kept their spot.
Yeah.
Think of a cool attack name.
But like, if they did relegation, they wouldn't be able to
I don't have to fix those. Do I?
have.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to have
Academy.
the spots anyways.
Yeah, you would have to get new teams to invest because you can't have 2 teams, you know. But I think it's more of a funding thing that the players are protesting.
But with the right training,
Like
we can
they want Riot to, like, I guess, continue funding Academy, whether it be, you know, the team's orgs or brand new orgs.
Oh no, this. All right, I hate Monte Cristo. I think he's so
I
dumb,
wonder what the
right?
rest of the class is
Like,
doing.
Obviously, he deserves the treatment that Riot gave him of like kicking him out because he was just a dick. But
Yeah.
he actually said something that I agree with, which I never thought I would say.
You let your guard down.
He said, you know, all the casters and stuff, they talk about caring about the players and they care about, you know, the analysts, they talk about like caring about the players and being friends with them and all that stuff. Where's their walkout? Like, where's their
Yeah, I was actually
where's their
thinking the
social
same thing,
justice
man.
warrior statement? Like,
I need to focus.
even
Okay. Ah.
What else this gauntlet is good for?
Yeah. I agree, man. I want to see the casters walk out too.
I would like to see some of them walk out for other reasons. That
Yeah.
suck. But
Yeah.
no, I mean that's just like I'm literally just reading. Obviously, it's trending on Twitter, so I'm just reading all of the verified posts about it.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That's it.
Your inhibitor has been
My bard has not been great. My thresh wasn't great either today. Dive me.
Guess I got a little careless. I better stop messing around.
But that game was not our fault.
No.
But Diana was also booty cheeks.
That sure doesn't feel that good. Probably because he doesn't build Stormrazor.
Probably, man. Probably.
Maybe I should have just built Stormrazor.
Probably. I mean, Twitch also didn't build it. Kha'Zix is super strong right now. Didn't even build a mythic. He was waxing people.
Oh, this guy.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, hey, if Travis really cares about the players, he'll stop making videos and capitalizing on their walkout. That's a good point.
Has he even made a video about the walkout?
I mean, he made that video talking to the academy guy who.
Yeah, but journalism's
Got,
a bit
screwed
different,
over.
though.
Well,
What'd you say?
the post says.
Journalism's a bit different.
Well, the post says stop covering Riot and giving them A, publicity, and B, like stop making money off of like Riot controversy, right? Like,
This is all journalists, though. All journalists make money off some kind of controversy.
it just depends what you journalize, what you choose to report.
Yeah, but the controversy gets you the big bucks.
Yeah.
It's all about that money.
Imagine a Travis video where he didn't complain about something. That would get 0 views.
Well, it's just ethics versus reward at that point, right? Oh, okay. This is not targeted. I'm just reading a tweet, a comment, what someone said in reply to Monte Cristo's thing. What about all the players, like the casual players of the game, who said they support the players and don't support Riot in this moment, that are continuing to support Riot by playing their game? Like, that's a good point, right? Like, they do make money just off of you playing the game.
My genius will be understood eventually.
I play Zai or Kog'Maw.
I don't know, man. Who do you want to play?
I don't know, man. They're both pretty fun to play. classes this weekend if you guys want to do it.
I mean, I'm always down. I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm always down to Flash, man. We got 5 down to play. Not like I'll be watching LCS, right?
Oh,
We will
got
be
him.
watching it on the weekend anyways, because it's not on the weekend.
You're right. That's what I meant, Austin. See,
Mhm.
we'll be watching it. Won't be watching anyway, because we'll be playing Diablo, so.
My genius will be understood eventually.
I heard the new Diablo is gonna have a battle pass.
It is, man. But what game doesn't have a battle pass nowadays?
That's true. Fortnite
Freaking-
ruined gaming, dude. The battle pass sucks.
Yeah, but
I
Fortnite
mean,
also elevated
alright.
gaming to places where it's never been before.
yeah, like, okay. Dude, if you're a game that comes out, like an online game that comes out nowadays, and you don't have a battle pass, you're just leaving money on the table.
Yeah.
You're
That's why
just.
people always like people talk crap about Ninja, right? Like they don't like him or whatever. But
I don't like
people
Ninja just because
should-
he's annoying.
People should be so thankful for that dude, like, because gaming and how like normal it is now, and how you don't get bullied for being a gamer as much anymore. Like that's him. Like.
Yep.
That's like 65% him.
You got bullied for being a gamer?
I mean,
mean,
some
that
people
was-
did. I didn't.
I would say that
But-
was like ending around the time that, you know, we would have been like really getting into gaming, like
I'll play
in,
Braum
like
again.
when we were in high school, like.
But yeah, I mean the battle pass.
I don't know.
I mean,
If I ran into somebody who looked like Ninja and they were my age and they were that into gaming, like I game, but if they were like Ninja level, I'd probably bully them.
you're mean, Trevor.
Ninja's annoying, dude.
Mean. You're freaking mean.
I wouldn't like physically abuse them, just mentally. In game.
In game. Golly, Trevor, you're canceling yourself right now. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna have a battle pass. You can also pay $20 to play it early. 4 days early.
But then you can't compete in the race.
But then you can't if you do. I think you can.
It's
Hardcore
so
though.
The last thing that I read about it was anyone
I
who
think-
plays the game in May cannot compete in the race. So I
Oh,
don't know if
yeah,
that
yeah, but
4-day early thing
no,
puts
no,
you in May, but
You start June 1st. They're
Oh,
talking
okay,
about like
so-
people already have like review copies out right now that are playing it. Those are the ones they're
like
talking
the
about.
like the NDA
Yes.
copies and
Yeah, yeah.
stuff.
You can actually compete in the competition, but it's freaking hardcore, and that's hard as piss.
Yeah, because
So-
one of the MMO streamers that I watch, he was like really mad, like he couldn't compete because he's had the game.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Okay.
It starts June 1st is when early access, and I actually have early access, so
50% of the current LCS players have came through in ACL.
What is like
50%, really?
what does came through mean though?
Probably played in it.
Because like if you play in it once, like I wouldn't count that as coming through. Like
To Summoner's Rift.
50% of the current LCS players. I mean, I guess I could see it. They have a lot of people that came through that came from different regions who started in ALCS for like a split. I mean, like,
yeah,
did Vulcan, or did he just jump right in? I don't remember when he first came. I think he did. I don't know, because you have a lot of these players that played a little bit. Like JoJo did, right? Didn't JoJo, or did he come straight in? I'm just thinking of EG right now.
also where did you even see that?
We go.
Ah, whatever.
Trevor?
What? Sorry, I was reading.
Where are you reading this?
LCS Wooloo tweet.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like just a random dude.
Yeah. Well, it is someone
He's-
that is not peer reviewed though.
I mean, true, but he's pretty credible.
What account did you post this on? It's on his Twitter. He hasn't posted on Twitter since January.
I'm not gonna be going for the hardcore challenge. You have to reach level 100 on a hardcore character. No, thank you.
What are you talking about?
Hit Diablo 4. Ooh. Was that the first game we lost?
Yeah.
Suppose. Look at this cannon. I'm
Now, wait a
assuming they're
minute.
gonna shove.
This guy said like that it's LEC Wooloo is the account that I'm looking at. 'Cause the
Yeah, yeah.
LCS Wooloo-
LEC Wooloo.
Okay. He said that the teams asked Riot to remove the requirement, and then Riot did remove the requirement. That the request came initially from the teams
The requirement.
for fielding an NACL team.
Ah.
Like he literally just like put out like an explanation like 40 minutes ago or whatever.
Yeah, that's the one I have up on my screen.
Yeah, he says LCS teams requested Riot to eliminate the requirement. Riot agreed to this request. It's like then at that point, if that's like actually what happened, he didn't just like, you know, misquote something or whatever, then you would be mad at like Riot just did what the teams asked, like they're just keeping their teams happy.
Yeah.
And then you would look at the teams and be like, well, why did you not? Yeah, then the blame would be back on the teams and not on Riot. Like, if that's actually what happened, right? Like,
Yeah.
Thank you.
interesting. I hate how, like, underdeveloped the whole journalism part of esports is because you never get, like, you never get stuff that comes with sources. Like, you never get stuff that you can really look at and be like, okay, yeah. Like, you're just trusting, like, this dude that you don't even know what he looks like, you don't even know if he has a journalism degree or anything, like,
Oh.
he has any sort of, like, accreditation or whatever.
I mean, he's pretty credible in the... He's like the #1 leaker of rosters.
Yeah, but that's, I don't know, that's a little bit different than, like, business stuff, right? Like,
I mean, I'm assuming his contacts. I mean, rosters is business stuff.
well, it's more like, roster's not, like, it's not going to include, like, a whole lot of, like, technical language, right, that you have to sift through. Like, you're just saying, like, they signed this person, right?
Yeah, but
They,
oh gosh, I wish I was there to capitalize on that.
No, you're good, dude. I'm just poking. Movement's here. I'm gonna back up.
like, okay, here's a good way of explaining what I'm thinking. If he's saying, like, the contract that they signed says that they have to play, right? These contracts are not easy to read, right? Like, they're highly technical language. They're not just gonna say the LCS teams have to have a team.
Air drive,
Like, it's
fire.
not gonna be simple.
I thought she was gonna keep going. I did not expect her to turn around.
Whereas with a contract, you can just be like, okay, they offered this person and he accepted it, and it's like, it's pretty straightforward. It's just a matter of what you're reporting on.
Yeah, but I think his sources would probably, especially if they're like, I don't know. I feel like his sources are inside ones, you know. They He probably does get good details.
You have smite, bro? Or...
He did not.
Well, he did actually. He just missmited.
Oh my gosh. Where the heck did she when did she get in that bush? That scared me.
See, AD, AP, AD.
Oh, she never back. They got my flash.
Okay.
Dude, give me a freaking heart attack.
This is a brand new scenario though, so we'll have to see how it goes. If nothing else, it's interesting.
True.
I assume she's backing now.
I think that's a good guess.
Ooh, I'm flashing.
Good flash.
And it wouldn't be hard to fact check him on this. Let's just pull it up.
What do they know, man? Who got the kill? Geyser. Love it, but I got hit with like so much CC right there.
I mean, I also got a kill.
Yeah.
And a blue buff.
Yeah, she's strong too. Got hit with a Mumu and bubble. I mean, I had shield up, so I mean that was good, I guess, but don't quite have ult. Might be able to get played here though. Although you have solo play.
Blue buff's coming in clutch. We see a Mumu.
You want to try to fight?
Alright. Last shot.
Dude, do you see my orbs around me?
Yeah.
They're bugged out for me. I don't see them. No flash bot line.
They went on me.
Killing spree.
He's out of mana. Oh.
Nice. Our Tom Kinch lost to Poppy in a 1v1. Interesting. Would you flash away?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They ran at me and Kaiser ulted on me. I had to use both times, but I got away.
I mean, you're getting pretty good. She got Storm Master though. So.
That's pretty fed too. I think we try to drag here.
Oh, we doing this or what, Silas?
That's a really weird name to click on. Unforgiven. I haven't freaking thought about him in so long.
Unforgiven or forgiven?
Unforgiven. I just haven't thought about him. And the other Forgiven I really haven't thought about in a long time.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass for this damage now.
They both ulted on me.
Gotta be careful, Trevor.
I mean, I was on a pink ward. I don't know how they hit me with stuff. Nami got the kill.
Oh, that's good. You had a shutdown, so good that you gave it to the support.
Maybe a ward here. Maybe that's how they saw me walk into the bush.
Maybe. Golly. I'm just gonna sit next to you. Now I can see them again.
Oh, that turret's gone.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Oh, we're dead.
Slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Not pretty, but I'll take it.
Hey, whatever. Guys didn't get it. I mean,
Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret.
We just somehow gotta get on this freaking Kaisa.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
golly, dude. Alright. Dragon. Playing for dragons here. They have a lot of good ultimates to steal, though. We don't have Zed there. We need Zed.
Nobody can hold me silent. Not even me.
Oh crap! I already looked at this team. The actual starters on NRG are gonna be Ignar, FBI, Palafox, Contracts, Dofla, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just because of. Thank you.
Shut down.
Oh gosh, we're fighting. Aaron.
side. Stop anyway. Our bottom, I mean.
An ally has been slain.
My back hurts.
He said.
Okay.
It's true. Back it up.
Constitution is unflappable. Strike like wrath.
I'm on my way. That's a huge poppy ult.
Ally has been slain.
That's not how this works. Yeah. It's pretty massive.
I mean, it knocked out 3 people.
No, I didn't. You knock out 3, really?
It was only me and Silas there. Or me and Zed. Me and...
Silas was there.
It might have been me, Silas, and Zed. I think it might have just knocked out 2.
Yeah, he just knocked out me and
Our front line.
yeah. And then Silas like dove in for some reason. And I guess we were all there, so it makes sense.
Okay, I crunched the numbers. Out of the 50 starters in LCS this season, or the split, 23 of them like you could say came from Academy. The parameters that I used were. Sorry, I'll let you guys do this fight.
I'm not gonna get to you. Dang it, dude.
Okay.
Bro, we're
So
just getting out team
parameters?
fault.
The parameters were they played in Academy for at least 4 months before playing professionally in any Tier 1 region. So I didn't even include the people that came from like OCE and like all those places, right? So yeah, with those parameters, 23 out of 50, which is 46%. So that's like close enough. To 50,
It's just
whatever.
yeah, it's just under 50. It's only
But
what 2 people from 50.
out of those 23 people, 3 of them have won a game at Worlds. Or sorry, wait, 4. Okay, I didn't add the person from the last team that I looked at. And I think only 7 of them or 8 of them had been to Worlds. So like, yeah, the LCS is filled with them, but they're not doing anything. And of course, the only people who had won at Worlds were the people that were on that C9 team.
Yeah. You're gonna have to get armor pin props.
I'm working on Bork right now.
Oh yeah, that's probably good too. Yeah.
If I make it long enough, I'll be Bork Lord Doms.
Yeah. Game lasts that long. Kind of rolling us in fights now.
Bro, they really wanted this place pink, dude.
Oh, I'm walking over here. We can probably go in her right here. Oh, never mind. She backed up. I was gonna say I would flash on top of her.
And some of these people have played for like 8 different Academy teams.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right
what?
here. How do we not get that kill, man?
Oh no, I have Bork now though, so.
Broken halos.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Wherever they go. Why?
I thought
Why
Silas
do
was
we
gonna get that
all
wave.
back and nobody come get this wave?
I thought Silas was gonna get it.
That's so funny. Alright, whatever. I got it.
I just gotta place.
I'm walking over here. I'm leaving. I'm going. The answer. Whoa. Okay. We're good.
We're gonna shove this in here.
Broken halos.
This turret's gonna go down. Maybe. No, chasing Zed.
This is a real weird fight here. We need, yeah, you gotta shove that, and then we gotta go above mid. Yeah, I almost wish he would have took that.
I'm free hitting. I'm not free hitting. I got hit out.
Has been slain.
That sucks, dude. She was one hit away from being stunned.
I actually just like saved them all. Just literally kill everyone.
Bro, I was gonna get a freaking Penta there, and I got
Oh,
hit,
yeah,
bopped away.
It was literally like you're probably, I don't know, maybe 10 autos from killing everyone.
Oh,
I know it. There's. Well, okay. That's good. I mean, I don't think they could have killed you anyway. But good save it. You just go to dragon. I got a present for you too.
the Knight's Vow?
I already have 9. I already have 9. So.
Oh.
The Zeke's. Oh, right here on me.
Oh, we win this hard. He took Guys' ultimate. That's gotta be the worst one he can take.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
assuming it works to
Red
where
buff
like
right here,
as soon
Trevor.
as he hits them, he can dash.
Yeah. Or stun. I guess I could do it off stuns too. Because Kaisa can do it off stuns.
And then ECC.
Or CC, yeah.
In that case, it would actually be pretty good. But if you actually have to hit them, there's kind of no point because you're right on top of them.
An enemy has been slain.
Ooh, we dodged that, actually.
And then goes the Silas. Oh my gosh, I was wrong!
That's actually kind of
Nice.
sick.
Enemy has been slain.
I mean, yeah, you guys got Cog. Cog?
Huh?
Cog's OP, man. Nami said Team Gap. Tompkins said GG. Nami said no one has a brain. Poppy said, I mean, yeah, you guys got Cog. That's what she said. So Team Gap because we have Cog Ball, I guess.
You have to remember the average intelligence of a League of Legends player is not that high.
Poppy said he's literally winning you the game. Pat yourself on the back. I mean, I feel like I'm playing pretty well.
This is someone that doesn't understand that if there weren't people to stand in front of the Cogmaw, that he would be completely useless.
Yeah.
Because Cogmaw, when you have to kite, is so much worse than whenever you can go forward.
Whenever I can just stand still and auto attack.
Like, trying to kite on Cogmaw is so much harder than walking forward or standing still. And it makes no sense. Like, nothing changes between walking forward and walking backward.
Guys,
But kiting on him feels so bad.
Kog'Maw Lulu might be LCS meta.
Of Malulu, yeah, maybe.
Sorry,
The academy players might
What
be
is-
playing that.
Like, what is LCS? I thought that was over. I mean,
It's Lovey.
soon, TM.
Well, Trev, I think that was it for me, man. I gotta go unload hay, apparently.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. What a fun way to spend the holiday. But man, we only lost one, so pretty good day.
Yeah.
You know what I am at now.
Wait, which game did we lose?
We lost.
Ezreal Bard?
the Ezreal Bard one.
Accidentally put that in as a win. I'll change that.
I'm almost gold 2 again. Almost back to gold 2.
I am in gold 2 currently.
Almost back to gold 2. Soon to be gold 1, and then soon to be plat.
I was gold 1, and then I went on a massive loss streak
Dude.
and went all the way down to
Man.
gold 3.
I'm at 69 LP, boys.
Nice.
69. Nice.
I'm gonna go to the gym. So, have a good rest of your holiday, boys.
You too, man. Have fun with the
Especially
gym.
you and the hay, Brandon.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna need some